Hi everyone, Thomas here and welcome back to another video. So today I'm here for part 1 of XURBANSIMSX's Ultimate PLANTSIM Challenge. Now, if you haven't been seeing the Sims news recently, there was a new patch introduced to the game which brought the new seasonal challenge of PLANTSIMS. Now, Jen took the challenge of taking this and trying to put some extra goals into it, and that's how this challenge came about, and that's what I'm going to be doing this mini LP about. So if this is your first video you're watching of mine, my name is Thomas. I have a channel here called Thomas TV, as you can probably see, and I make a range of different Sims 4 content, including Let's Plays like this one. I do a range of different speed builds, create Sims, and I also do videos about, you know, recent patches and game reviews, that sort of things for The Sims 4. So if you like any of those sort of things, then make sure you subscribe, because I'm sure there'll be something that you're going to like. So I'm not going to ramble too much. I'm going to try to get into it as soon as I can, but I just want to go over some of the basic rules about the challenge so you know what we're going to be doing in this little mini LP. So I'm going to leave a link down below to the blog post so you can see it in full detail, and I'll also leave a link down below to the Sims' blog post about the actual patch itself. So it's based on the patch, so I'll let you go and read that. And then there's some additional things that we'll have to do. So with Sim here, which I'm going to talk to you about in just a second, they have to start off on a clean slate with no advantages to their gardening skill or anything, because it kind of revolves around that. Our home lot has to have space for the stump that comes with the patch, which we need. And we can't have a job. We'll have to base it off freelance work, like with gardening or painting, writing, that sort of thing. And then the trait that we'll have to have, or the aspiration, in other words, we'll have to have is the freelance botanist, whatever it's called. We'll have to have that one, and there's a couple of different levels that come with that, which we'll go through once we're progressing this LP, and we'll have to go through those, which is seedling, sprout, flower, and I believe there might be one after that, but I'm not exactly too sure, but we'll have to work through those in addition to the PLANTSIM challenge. Now, additional goals after, you know, those 3 levels have been completed, we'll have to become a PLANTSIM, we'll have to plant and harvest the forbidden fruit, we'll have to earn 10,000 simoleons from harvestables, and we'll have to have the super green thumb reward from the reward store. So there's quite a few things that we'll have to do in here, and I'm going to try to add some drama in. Since this is a challenge created by XURBANSIMSX, I think we'll have to have a bit of drama in here. So we're going to go ahead and get into this. So if you haven't seen my patch overview of it, then I recommend you go and watch it, as I explain a little bit about what the actual challenge itself is about, not just, you know, Jen's additions to it. So we'll have 20 days to complete this in, and yes, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my sim here that I created. I just did this off screen, but her name is Ashley Hart, and she has the traits: loves outdoors, romantic, outgoing, and because of her I can't speak here, aspirations, she has the collector trait. Now, she is a sim that she loves the outdoors, as you can probably tell. She's loved gardening and watching her parents, you know, have a big gardening, you know, thing in her childhood, and she's kind of, you know, evolved from that, really. So we're going to go ahead and see what we can do here. I'm sure she wants to meet some new sims as well, but we're going to have to make sure we stick to the, you know, the challenge rules and things as well. So yeah, so this house is pretty boring, and there isn't really a whole lot for us to do here. But, you know, I'm sure that we can make it work. So I think what the first thing we need to go ahead and do is actually make some... one thing I actually forgot to do was change the money down, because what I was actually doing, I texted Jen because I had a couple of questions before I actually started, and I said, is there any, like, money restrictions or anything like that? And she said no. And I said, oh, well, I kind of like, you know, having that challenge for my new sims, you know, struggling and, you know, working themselves up. And she said, well, I'm crazy for doing that, because I recommended, how about I do, like, maybe 100 simoleons or something like that. But I think she was right saying I was crazy, because I think that is a little bit too, you know, not really enough. So I'm going to go with 2,000 simoleons to start us off with, and I'm hoping that will get us through. So let's go ahead and get to do some fishing, because I'm sure we could use that, and you know, just making use of the land here to, you know, get herself some more money of living off the fat of the land. And what else we should actually do is maybe call Jasmine holiday, but I'm going to go ahead and do that shortly. So none of this stuff is ready to harvest yet, since, you know, it is very early days, and we've just started this new game save. Since it is a new game save, we'll start on Sunday at 8 AM like always. So I'm going to go ahead and actually get a easel, because I think that'd be really beneficial, because that is something that we can actually use in this challenge to help us get some more money, which we're going to need, because we're going to be struggling big time here. And one thing I didn't mention is that she actually loves to go out partying and going out with her friends and stuff, which, I mean, she doesn't really have any here, since she has just moved from Willow Creek, from Newcrest, where she grew up in, and so she doesn't really have any friends, but I'm sure that's something I can work around. Another thing I didn't actually show you was her outfit, but I'll what should I do? I'll insert some screenshots now, so you can go ahead and check those out. And yes, so in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and call Jasmine Holiday because I feel like that'd be really good to actually get this challenge up and going. Let's see how many Sims have actually. So there's been 141 of these magic beans collected already. Wow, 141,000, I should say. And I actually played this a little bit off screen, just by myself, when I was doing the patch overview video, and well. Well, this seems very promising. She's caught a 0.58 kilogram tuna with 0 simoleons. Really? What is the point of even telling us that? Anyway, well, that was, it's a start, I suppose. So yeah, I was actually going through, and this is like 24, I'm recording this 24 hours since the patch overview came out, and she actually I haven't even found a single plant sim. Well, we have now. Oh my god. Okay, I'm very lucky here because we haven't actually. Oh, God, that just worked out perfectly. I don't know if it was because of the neighborhood I was in or something, but it was over the whole night. It took me literally, I was sitting there for 20 minutes straight looking for some, oh my god, but this sim's gonna go, no, we need to cancel everything and go and get some magical beans. So we need to go ahead and get this. So like I was saying, it took me literally 20 minutes straight to actually find a sim, which was, oh my god, is she gonna say yes or not? Yes, thank god. Oh, what did I just do? Wait, what just happened there? I have no idea. I just zoomed out all the way. I was trying to get a screenshot, but okay. I guess my game doesn't want me to take screenshots of something. I'm trying to take a screenshot of her first encounter with a plant sim here. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm just going to take some screenshots. Hopefully, oh my god, look at her face. She's really desperate here for some magical beans here. It's not that hard to ask. So there we go. Our first encounter with a plant sim. And since her hair isn't green yet, since she isn't actually a plant sim, I did give her green nails and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get her first magical bean, which is great. So she got one from, her name is Rocio. Oh, it's funny that her name is that because I also have another XURBANSIMSX series going on, which is my follow-up to her Get Together LP. If you haven't seen that, then I'll leave a card up on the screen now. The little eye, if you click that on screen, it'll take you to that. Oh my god, no. She has a CC, which makes you go see what's happening. Oh no, I'm going to have to change that before the next episode. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and call Jasmine Holiday because we need that to actually go ahead and start this thing off. So let's see what magical bean we got. So we got the confident one. So if you don't know, we actually get 6 different beans and they have different. Oh my god, we're going to have a welcome wagon. Really? I really could not be bothered. Oh no, I hate the welcome wagon. Who has time for that, really? Oh my god. So we're going to get them here, and I might actually go ahead with it to actually meet some new people, and then we won't actually have the thing where we have to have a load of negative relationships by cancelling the welcome wagon. Oh, did that person just bypass us? Oh, they're taking the fruit thing somewhere else. Okay, never mind. So here's Jasmine Holiday. Let's ask her about the PLANTSIM challenge so we can go ahead and get our stump to actually start this thing off. Let's see how long this is going to take. So tells you here about the thing. We've actually got a stump here. Now, I'm not too sure if this is going to actually fit on the slot. If it's not, we're going to have to move over a little bit. Yes, it does actually fit right there, which is great. So let's go ahead and place our first bean in here. There we go. So that's our first one done. Now, we're going to go ahead and see if the welcome wagon was actually a thing here. So I'm just going to read this quickly in case you don't really know a whole lot about the challenge. So we've got to look around the neighborhood for plant sims, which we've already found one. We've got to ask them to give us a magical bean. We've got to find the bean and place it in the stump. Once we have all of them, we'll get to water the stump and it goes into a magical tree. Now, I believe that's when the forbidden fruit or something comes into play, and another portal that takes us somewhere, which I haven't explored, but that's something we can explore together. So if you have any other suggestions for this LP in terms of drama or anything like that you would like me to explore here, that'd be really beneficial, because I really want this series to be something that you can be involved in as well. I'd love to see you commenting about suggestions you have, and that would be really, really great, so I can get you interacting with this content as well. So we've got 2 sims here coming over, Darren and Travis, so let's go ahead and say hello to them. Invite them in. Hopefully they're not going to be too judgmental about our little tiny starter home here, but I suppose everybody starts off here. So let's go ahead and invite them in. And who's this sim here? I don't know who. Really? Reelin? I think that's her name. Another plant sim. Is this? Oh my god, another plant sim. Are you kidding me? Victor Feng is actually a plant sim. I didn't know that. So let's go ahead and ask him for a magical bean. I'm actually pretty dehydrated here, so I feel like this voiceover is going to be a whole oh my god, please say a whole mess. I was going to say anyway. So is she going to give us one? Yes, she really. Okay, so she gave... Oh my god, I said it again! He gave us a sad one, which is great, because I feel like we might get the possibility of having multiple of the same one. So this is actually going very quickly. I wasn't expecting us to see this many plant sims already. So we're going to go ahead and meet our new neighbours here and see how they are... how they're getting on and stuff, and get to know them a little bit. And maybe we could actually go out for a couple of drinks with them tonight as well, which would be great to get to know, make some new friends. Wait, did I just say rude introduction? No. I thought I clicked that. Oh my god, they're fighting here, really? Hopefully this is just a joke or something. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is wrong with this CC? It's so annoying when this happens. Oh my god. I'm just going to ignore that. I'll fix it for the next episode, like I said. So, we're going to have to... Well, hopefully this isn't going to go on for too long. I'm going to maybe cancel the welcome marking pretty soon because I do have a couple of things. Why did she hate everyone? Wait, what? What? I didn't even click. Oh my... Are you actually kidding me? Everybody's leaving and they all hate us. Oh my god, I didn't even click end the welcome bargain. What on earth is happening? Are you kidding me? It's just... Oh my... What on earth has just happened? I actually have no idea. So we found 2 plant sims, but at the same time, all of our neighbours actually hate us for no reason, and Travis came over here and kicked over our rubbish bin, and I have no idea why. Okay, you know what? Let's just get everyone to leave, because I actually hate them all now. Why on earth did they just do this? I have absolutely no idea. Let's go ahead and ask them to leave if we can actually do this. You know what, I'm just going to do MC Command Center because I really can't be bothered with these people that don't seem to like us, so you know what, why waste our time with them? So let's go ahead and actually create a couple of paintings because I think that'd be really great to actually get us a head start on this. So we do have our fish here, which is actually, maybe we can put this in the fridge to cook with later. So since she didn't get any money off that, I feel like we should, you know, try and do a little bit better in terms of that. We've also got to go and pick up our bin here and throw the trash away if we can do that. Let's go ahead and throw it. Oh my god, I keep clicking go here instead of actually clicking on there. So, this challenge is actually going very well so far. We've actually found 2 magical beans already, considering to how my performance was off screen last night when I was trying out the challenge for myself. Didn't go very well, did it? So, let's go ahead and see if there's anything we can actually do here. Nothing really a whole lot to do. And what I'm actually going to do is pause the recording here. I'm going to see if there's anything else to do, and I really want to go out to the bar tonight. So let's go ahead and I'll meet you once we're there. Okay, so we're here at the Rattlesnake Juice Bar, and we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a drink here. So I was just adjusting my microphone there, I don't know if you heard it. So let's go ahead and see if there's any sims that we can interact with here. I think what might be a good idea to do is get a drink, and that'll put us in the mood to start socializing a bit. So let's go ahead and order a drink. Let's just do favourite drink, because I don't know what that's going to be. Like I said, I don't know if, I've said this a couple of times, and I don't know if it's actually like your favourite drink every single time, or it changes every now and again. I don't know. Oh my god, I forgot about this. Now everybody's going to be doing this thing all night with her CC glitches. So let's go ahead and introduce ourselves to some people. So Zoe actually might be a good friend for her. That's actually, well, what's her favourite drink here? I can't see what it is. It's not clicking. Wait, there we go. So it's a barley bale. That's actually my Sims' favourite drink from my City Living LP as well. So let's go ahead and introduce ourselves to Zoe Patel. Let's give her a funny introduction. I think that might be a good thing to do, considering everybody's giving her a shocked face. So let's introduce ourselves to Gavin and see what kind of sim he is like, because, I mean, she thinks that he's a little bit classy, but at the same time, Jay Huntington III is over here. But also at the same time, and it seems like in every single game save I've played in, he's like an elder, so, I mean, maybe not. So we're going to have to wait and see. So she's got a couple of options here already, and seeing them, but I don't really want to mix up my City Living LP with this, if that makes sense. And since Zoe is in my Collins family Let's Play as well, but, you know, just have to wait and see. So, did she have a drink already? Gosh, she must be absolutely desperate. So let's go ahead and get another one. Let's see what we should get to. I'm just going to order, well, you know, let's see if this actually happens. If we order a favourite drink again, let's see if we actually get a barley bale again, and see if that thing actually works, if it is the same drink every time. So she is talking to a group of people here, and let's see what we can talk about. So she wants to get to know him a little bit, because I feel like Gavin may be somebody that she's going to be interested in, to have little plant sim babies with, which is actually something you can't do in this challenge. It's only the adults, I believe, or maybe teenagers, I don't know. So let's get to know him a bit, see what type of sim he's like. So he's a neat sim. I suppose that might be good. to maybe help her with the housework and stuff. I don't know what kind of sim Jay is, but we could maybe find out about him a little bit later. He's creative, which is something that she has. She doesn't have the trait, but you know, she's a gardener and stuff like that. So I suppose that does have some sort of creative things to it. So let's go ahead and ask him a couple more questions. I don't really know what else to talk about. Tell a joke about Sunset Valley. Let's go ahead and do that. I mean, what's wrong with Sunset Valley? It was like the best world in the Sims 3. Well, you know what, Mum? You're probably going to be like totally shocked and like ashamed of me for telling you this, but I only have the Sims 3 base game. I'm not even joking. It's because I don't really want to like talk about this so much because we're kind of going off topic here. But I wasn't really like a Sims fan for like many years that most of the people in this community are. I kind of bought the Sims 3 like back in 2010, but then I never really got into it until like 2013ish, and then I started playing for a bit, and you know, the base game in Sunset Valley was fine for me, and then the Sims 4 came along. I mean, it already came out, but I found out about it a little bit later since I wasn't really in the Sim community, and then I bought that and kind of changed over to that. Now I have all the Sims 4 packs, but when I go back to play the Sims 3, it's never really as fun anymore, and I don't really want to buy, you know, all the packs and stuff because like the graphics aren't as good, and it feels like I'm downgrading every time I play that. So may leave it for now. And this thing where everybody's doing a shock visit is really irritating. Anyway, so let's go ahead and do a couple more interactions because we're going to have to end this episode up pretty quickly because we are running over a little bit. But I'm thinking that Gavin may be somebody that she's going to be really interested in. So let's go ahead and ask her a couple more questions. And, well, ask him. I keep saying... Why do I keep saying her when I mean him? I've run like 5 times in this episode already. Let's go ahead and discuss colour theory. I don't know if he's going to be interested in that, but I mean, I guess he might be. Let's go ahead and maybe do something, I don't know. I think it might be a little bit too early to do something in the romantic interaction section, so maybe we'll wait a couple more minutes for that. Let's tell a funny story and stuff. See what else we can do. So she's in a playful mood. What else could we do? Maybe ask about his career, and that might be good to know. See if he's, if I'm right, I think he is a writer. I can't really remember, to be honest. Let's go ahead and ask him those, and then we'll see if we should maybe move on our relationship a little bit. Let's see how long this is going to take. Oh, I think all those interactions just cancelled. Why does that always happen? It's always when like fast forward that always happens. Let's go ahead and ask him again. I really want to know what type of career he's in. Like I said, I think it is a writer, but I want to definitely make sure. So let's go ahead. Oh my god, why does it keep cancelling? Well, that was a drink. Oh, because she's finished it. Again, wow, it was very quick. So, what's his... Oh my god. So, yeah, he is a writer. Yeah, I thought he was. So let's go ahead and maybe make one romantic interaction, see how this is going to go, and that might lead us on to the next thing. Let's see, let's flirt and see what he thinks about this. It's probably not going to, you know, move on to any romantic relationships or anything, but it might be something good to actually... you know, do. And he actually took it. Okay, that's great. So that kind of leads us on into the next episode, and we'll see how their relationship progresses together. Will it work out? I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. And we don't really know what type of secrets that he might have, because, I mean, I'm going to try and put some drama into here, but I don't really know much about him, to be honest. So that's maybe something I could think about. If you have any other theories you have for this LP in terms of any drama or storylines you'd like me to explore within the challenge, then make sure you leave those down below in the comment section. If you're new to my channel, like I said at the beginning, then make sure you subscribe to not miss a single episode of upcoming content. Make sure you give this video a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. Well, like I already said, this outro is a mess, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!